I thought it was gonna, you know, be like a cute little thing. I don't know. Like, I guess we'll see. My head pounded, ears still ringing slightly. Some of the worst nightmares I've had in years left me feeling like I'd been punched in the jaw. But just like any other day, I dragged myself to the office. There was another notice on the door from the Mayor Venetti's office. Permits out of date. They didn't like me much and were trying to drown me in paperwork. It was a slow month, weeks since I'd had any real case to work on, so I passed the time pacing the office, smoking, L-smoker, and staring at the mirror in the corner, safely covered with the old bedsheet. Oh, that's a mirror. I don't dare look at my own reflection. I'm too afraid of what I see. So devious and mysterious. Afraid someday I might have to face what I really am. Just a monster on the inside. Heck yeah, Mond. Hey, welcome to the stream. The girl came in so quiet I nearly choked on my cigarette. Well, don't eat it. Mister, please, you gotta help me, mister. That's my girl voice, as if I'm not a girl. Should we say calm down? Nah, we don't tell a woman to calm down. The fuck? Let's be rude, yeah. You ever hear of knocking first? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to intrude. It's alright. Sit down and tell me about your tail. Why is it swinging from side to side? She eyed me with a dash of suspicion as I tossed back a hand full of pills and chased them with a swig of whiskey. This guy's so fucking cool, you guys. I could tell this might take a while. So you... Alright. Her name was Lily. She told me she was his mistress, the man all over the newspapers, the infamous banker, Mr. Reginald Farnsworth. Sorry, I thought it was just Mr. Reginald. Mr. Farnsworth was a drunk. I mean, same. Philandering bastard, but this girl seemed genuinely concerned that he had recently gone missing. Aight, somebody does, I guess. Less concerned about the fact that Mr. Farnsworth's wife had just turned up dead in the Central Park 2 nights ago. Huh? You don't understand. He just couldn't have done it. He hated his wife, but he couldn't have killed her. Everyone thinks it was him, and no one believes me. He's got to be in trouble. Case looks pretty simple to me. Cut and dry, hated his wife, bang, bang, boom, stabbed her, cut her up, dumped her in the lake. Yeah, that's what I would have done. But let's go with the cool guy answer. Let's go with this to me. It ain't, yeah. Well, Mr. Jack. You can just call me Jack. Ooh, we're a cool guy. Jack, whoever did this to his wife must have been the one who took him. He would never have left without me. He promised me. I'm sure Mr. Farnsworth promised this poor girl a lot of things. Damn. Please, the cops won't listen to me, and they want to bring him on charges. You gotta prove it wasn't him before they find him. Honestly, I doubt they're in too much of a hurry. Farnsworth had practically the entire police force in deep pockets. Probably why they hadn't found much yet. Oh, he filling their pockets. Oh, he moneying them up. If they found him and brought him in, it would be due to public pressure. Sometimes a mob with pitchforks is more dangerous than one man with money. Damn. You know, yeah, you've got my curiosity, but you might not like what I find. Oh, thank you, Mr. Jack. Thank you, but please, be careful. I don't think this was just any murder or kidnapper. I think it was a beast. Oh my god. Beast. The word struck me funny. Like when you jar your elbow on a hard corner. You would hit your elbow? Not a word used many these days. Yeah, no, not many people use jar. Except in husband. In husband? I saw this, the hus, and then dren, and it was husband. I don't know. Except in hushed whispers and bedtime stories for children. I'm dyslexic, please. Oh, they were real enough, alright. They just got better at hiding, controlling their unseemly urges. But it hadn't seen any monsters in nearly 15 years. So we did see one back when I was still a cop myself. So we believe her. Leave the detective work to me. Let's not jump to any conclusions here. Yeah, chill it out, Lily. So shut your ass down. Oh, hi! We tell them to check their... Yeah, for real. Where do you find... Walmart games? I don't know. At the bottom bin of those, like, the clearance bins, you know? I just reach my hand down there to the bottom and reach one out. I just had a feeling about it. Sometimes something tells me you can get to the bottom of it. You're good at... Oh, this is Lily. Dang it. Whatever. You're good at this sort of thing. Sure, I can see how busy I am with... can you see how busy I am with cases? I replied a little too harshly. Sarcasm wasn't my strong suit. I reassured her more and sent her on her way. I didn't want to scare her, but I warned her before she left to keep her doors locked and call me if she saw anything suspicious. I didn't know if she was in any danger herself, but better safe than sorry. Yeah, lock your doors, hide your wives. That night, I made my way down to Central Park. It was a long shot, but maybe there was something their cops had missed. Next chapter. The smooth jazz. Oh, shit. The scene was already picked clean by the cops days ago. Oh, let me get my old... Oh, I did the wrong voice for this. Let me start over. The scene was already picked clean by the cops days ago. But I've already got a knack for finding the things others overlooked. A knack. More of a symptom of a condition. Other, less useful symptoms. I kept in check. But, for the time being, my keen sense of smell would come in handy. Yeah, those flies, yeah. Let me get a whiff of those, yeah. It was faint, but I could smell it before I even approached the police line. The scent was less of a thing, more of a emotion. Look at this fucking guy. Seduction. Oh. A strangely familiar smell. Buddy, you don't know what seduction smells like. Bro's a virgin. Shut the fuck up. I expected the scent of trepidation, or maybe even outright fear, but Miss Farnsworth seemed to have it been in the heat of pleasure when she left this world. It brought new meaning to crime of passion. See what I did there? Play on police talk. Pushing the thought from my mind. Naked Miss Farnsworth. It was time to get down to business. cleaning up naked dead Miss Farnsworth's body. Investigate the scene. Muddy footprints everywhere. Difficult to pick out anything from the prints the cops left behind in their haste. But cops don't wear $2,000 pairs of Michael Jordans. It looked like Mr. Farnsworth was there that night and walked away on his own 2 feet. A burn mark on a nearby tree caught my eye. I ran my finger along its length and felt a chill down my spine. Somebody else was caressing my spine as I caressed the spine of this tree. It was my uncle. No, this wasn't just any burn mark. This was the burn of an ancient magic. It's doubtful the cops would have picked up on it. Could Lily have been right? Something unnatural was at play here. They were playing around with fire. How dangerous for children. But I was no stranger to danger. After looking around for a while longer, I realized the park had given up all it was hiding from me. So I trudged back to my apartment and my head hit my pillow like it owed me money. Oh, damn. The next morning, I was reeling from another bout of ghoulish nightmares, but I tried to hide my discomfort when I saw Lily was already sitting outside my office. She waited I don't know if I'm gonna keep doing this voice. Oh! Alright, pops up. Damn, that scared me. She waited wordlessly as I knocked the door and ripped down another notice from the mayor's office. I motioned for her to step inside, seemingly afraid of what I might say. She finally worked up the courage to ask. So, what did you find? Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna tell her straight up. Might be right to worry about monsters. Found a spells mark. What does that mean? What about Reggie? Chill it out, Lily. Do you know where he might be? Yeah, there were signs that he slipped away. Signs that he was at the scene and slipped away like a slippery little snake he was, with his slippery little snake trying to slip his snake into Miss Farnsworth. Ooh. My tone was indifferent towards her as I turned and grabbed a bottle from my desk drawer. A dryness in my throat made it difficult to swallow my meds. But don't you know where he went? Do you know where the news of this morning, the news this morning is related? What news is that? Haven't you heard? I'm gonna maybe stop doing Lily's voice too. Nope. Rough night followed by a rough morning. They found the police chief's wife, dead down by the docks. They say it happened last night. Let me guess. Chief Amato is missing too. My face might have betrayed a hint of satisfaction as she confirmed my suspicion, but it faded quickly. Amato was a shit cop and a shit chief. Damn. He was half the reason I left the force, but now his wife was dead, and I had more questions than I did the day before. It's crazy. The gears in my head started to spin, which wasn't helped by the splitting pain at my temples. I told Lily I needed time to work, and she left slightly dejected, wanting more answers than I could provide. That night, after the cops had cleared out of the docks, I would slip down and see what I could uncover concerning Miss Amato's untimely demise. I might, hold on. Turn this down just a little bit more. Anyway. The cold air smelled strongly of salt and oil and murder. Could it be blood? That smell again, like someone had bottled really pure arousal and used it as perfume. You know, like those, yeah. They got those perfumes, yeah. It hit me like a long forgotten memory, but the sensual fumes soon gave way to a rush of adrenaline. I knew exactly the scent it reminded me of, and that scared me more than not knowing. I looked down at my hands, shaking, the nightmares, the headaches, the PTSD. No, I was better now, reformed. No more crack. I had to focus. No jumping to conclusions. No jumping back on that dragon. Follow the evidence. What is? There. Just there. Smallest piece of purple fabric. Literally where? Torn at the, and caught in the splinter of a board. The police report didn't say anything about Miss Amada wearing purple. It usually doesn't say what they're really wearing. And it was certainly of a quality that you wouldn't expect down here. Don't see too many high society types around flaunting royal purple threads. What year is this? Red Phoenix cigarettes, L smoker. Same shitty brand I smoke every day. Everyone's got their vice. I pulled out... I want to get water, man. I pulled out my own pack of reds and lit up. I could barely feel another headache come on. Who was coming? But looking out over the waves seemed to help me forget. The cold helped me push down the unforgettable thoughts that had been bubbling to the top of my brain. I'm gonna get some water before I start the next chapter, really quick. Next chapter. I don't remember how many chapters this is. Can we take this down? I honestly don't remember the walk back to the office. Apparently I spent the night in my easy chair. The air from the docks lingered on my clothes. It was still dark out. No, I checked the clock. How long had I been out? Had I really slept through the entire day? A newspaper was sitting under the door. As I stood to fetch it, I nearly fell over. A wave of nausea hit me like a ton of bricks. I steadied myself and regained my composure. Before I even picked up the paper, I could already read the headline. Breaking. Mayor missing. Wife found dead. 2 cases. This is a coincidence. 3 is a pattern. Oh, 2 cases is a coincidence. 3 is a pattern. Whatever, man. The cops would come asking questions soon. They knew I had a history of antagonizing all the victims. Well, maybe you shouldn't have done all that. Maybe you shouldn't have been fucking their wives. I'm just saying. I stumbled to my desk and slammed back 3 days worth of inhibitor pills. Huh? I couldn't take any chances. I had to investigate the scene to be sure. I threw on my jacket and went to the door. Lily caught me off guard on the other side. Jack, where are you off to? I've been trying to reach you all day. I've just been busy. I'm off to Miss Vanetti's crime scene. Bye. Okay, but we need to talk when you get back. Stay safe. She gave me a soft kiss on the cheek as I rushed off. Part of me wanted to stay and tell her it would be okay, but it would be a lie. Oh, shit. Oh! Ooh. Alley was located just behind a high-rise apartments where Mayor Vanetti and his wife lived. Ooh. I could tell the police were spooked now. The crime scene was even sloppier than the last. They hadn't even bothered to submit the trash into evidence. Oh, well, let's check the trash then. Why wouldn't they at least look through the dumpster? It seemed untouched. No one wants to do the dirty work. Probably some young cops, and they're like teenagers, little 15-year-old cops. It was crazy. I don't know why I'm not using my little rest. But I know how to find the good stuff. The good heroin. The good crack. It really doesn't take long if you know what to look for. Lightweight bags usually mean someone was dumping documents. If you were lucky, they didn't bother to shred them. Jackpot! Shell companies, shady stock trades, bribes. I knew Mayor Venetti was crooked, but this was unbelievable. And there was more. Letters between Mayor Venetti and Chief Amarato. Thinking about it? Thinking about... talking... They're thinking about me. Oh, they're talking about me. Oh. How they were trying to get me to shut down. They didn't like me snooping around crime scenes all the time. Well, they weren't here to stop me snooping around this one. Bitches. Why is it everywhere? Car doors open. Venetti's car. If he's still alive, why would he have left in his car? Or why wouldn't he have left it in his car? It didn't make any sense. I honestly wasn't too motivated to find him, but the stakes were too high, and my bet was edging. We're edging. Towards the unthinkable. As I searched around for anything that might usage my fears. Okay. I caught the scent again. The scent of crack? It overwhelmed my other senses. Undulating pleasure. It was intoxicating. A weapon used on the weak-willed. A weapon I knew all too well. Crack is crazy. Though it had been many years since I had used it. Was there another like me? Was I being framed? Another junkie? Was it possible? Was it? I was taking my inhibitors. I was reformed. But the nightmares, the headaches, the memory lapses. I couldn't even trust myself. I started walking back to the back out the alley when something shiny caught my eye. A watch. I could sell it. Crack! Not just any watch, though. My watch! How long had my wrist been bare? Ew. Surely I just dropped it when I first came down the alley. I checked the time just before I left the office, didn't I? Hadn't I? Or had I just used the wall clock? I couldn't be sure. I couldn't be sure of anything. So I ran. That's a good idea. I don't know why I ran back to the office. The cops would probably show up any minute to knock the door down and cart me away. They wouldn't put it together before long. Maybe it would be for the best for everyone if I simply faced my own reflection. But Lily was still there, waiting for me. Jack, what's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost. My own ghost. Come back to haunt me from the past. You're not making any sense, Jack. Come sit down. You don't understand. You're not safe around me. It took a good last look. I took a good last look at her as I prepared to shove her out of the door. Damn. That's kind of cold, brother. I noticed she was wearing the same things she had when she first came to my office 3 days ago. A beautiful purple dress. Odd, I hadn't really noticed before, but it made her seem out of place, out of time. It was frayed on the edges, torn in places. My chair caught my fall as my knees failed me. It was you. You're the monster. Succubus. Oh, Jack. You are one and the same, you and I. Oh, we are one and the same, you and I. Oh my gosh. We are both monsters. I'm simply more honest with myself. Nuh-uh, because you came up to me saying that there's a beast around, saying that you don't know nothing. There's no such thing as reformation. Those pills you take only make you dull. Beasts like us should never suppress our true natures as we have. Incubus. The band. Those men were probably dead too now. I figured. Oh, I can stop doing the lily voice. Those men were probably dead too now, I figured. She probably took them to her lair and harvested their seed. What? So you've done all this just to wake me up? You could say that. Though it seemed enough just to have you doubt yourself. You believed you were still capable of such horrors, which means deep down, you probably are. No, I'm just confused as fuck. You can't escape it. Now I need you to complete the deed. You took my watch, messed with my head. Oh, don't act like I didn't do you a favor. Those men hated you and wanted you gone, and now they are gone. I mustered the strength to stand again, moving casually to the window by the corner. She was right about one thing. I was dull, weak compared to her. If I refused her and she attacked me, I was a dead man. I had to keep her talking. I never met a succubus who seduces and kills women. Oh, please. Such a 14th century stereotype. I don't discriminate when it comes to pleasures of the flesh. What the fuck is that? But I do still need an incubus like yourself to play the tainted seed. What? I've harvested from all those awful men and planted among the fertile masses for me. What the fuck are you talking about, girl? What the fuck is this? I am not submissive and breedable. What is this? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm tired of draining my lovers just to survive. Huh? I'm ready to settle down and start a family. Oh my god, she's crazy. That maniacal laughter. I positioned myself carefully, making sure she was looking my direction. Sorry, but I'm not your guy. I'm not that guy. With a quick flick of my wrist. Look at the flick of the wrist. I whipped out the old bedsheet off the corner mirror. Oh my gosh. Lily was blinded by her own reflection and sucked into the mirror with a painful, monstrous scream. Trapped! That was easy. Shielding my own eyes, I pulled a revolver from my desk side drawer and aimed it at the mirror. And fired. That scared me. Bam. She gone. What a cute little game. I liked it. That's adorable. We might play these other ones. I don't know. Yeah. This one was cute. Adorable.